Hey folks, this is Jake Davis with an on the fly. Well, no, it's not. The top 5 video for you today. This is my second of 7 videos I'll be doing over the next week, covering my favorite films of 2025. Yesterday I did my best supporting actress. Please go check those out. And please keep in mind these are just my personal opinions, so let's get into it. Number 5, I'm going to say Aiden Delbey as Donnie Gantz in Begonia. Begonia is a movie about two conspiracy theorists who kidnap a CEO because they believe she's an alien spy. Donnie is the lackey of the two. He's autistic, and he kind of just goes along with his cousin because the guy's all he's got left. The actor Delbey, he is neurodivergent, and this is his first time acting at all, I believe. And he brings some real pathos, some deep sadness to it. And his scenes were just the two cousins, that kind of show that there's genuine love there. They care about each other very deeply. You know, Donnie's all Teddy gots too, you know? And, yeah, they were both real good. They worked well together. And this, it's nice to see something like this for someone who just wasn't born with a good hand. And he provides a very big, important piece of the puzzle to an excellent film. 4th place, Austin Abrams as James in Weapons. Weapons is the story of a town in decay. After the sudden disappearance of over a dozen children. James is, on one hand, the film's, comic relief, but at the same time, he is like an important part of, the mystery. He's a homeless drug addict who lives in a tent in the woods. He is self-destructed, selfish, stupid. He does not have one action or thought in this film that is not for his better interest. And he's still not the biggest piece of crap in the movie. I mean, not even counting the witch. That's the cop. But yeah, he's funny in it, and some of his scenes are genuinely some of the scariest, while at the same time he himself provides some much needed levity. 3rd place, and I want to point out right here before I get to my top 3, I kind of went all day bouncing between these 3 guys, not really sure who I was going to give it to. I ultimately decided on this order. 3rd place would be Mark Hamill as Albie Krantz in The Life of Chuck. The Life of Chuck is a fantasy mystery about the life and death of a single man told through different perspectives and very different styles of story. Hamill's character is, we don't introduce it to me until the 3rd and final story late into the film. And it's also the biggest segment, longest segment too, I believe. But Hamill is his grandfather and guardian while he's a young boy after the death of his family. He's an accountant, and he's a drunk, and he's a bitter, cold, but still caring man for his grandson. Honest, brutally honest, but he's also cursed with the knowledge of knowing when and how all his friends and family will eventually die. And I'm not going to tell you how he knows this, but it's another sad, surreal, dreamlike film that, even though it's not about death, it's about the joy of life, the wonder of every day, the silliest little things you take for granted every day. If you just stop and appreciate it, it can move you. It can inspire you. It can give you a reason to just keep going, or even a reason to try harder. Life of Chuck was a wonderful film. 2nd place, and I really, really came close to giving it to him here. Andrew Garfield as Hank Gibson in After the Hunt. After the Hunt takes place in 2019 at Yale during the height of the Me Too witch hunt. Garfield plays a teacher who has caught a student cheating and now has been, out of nowhere, accused of sexual misconduct. He is given no defense, no voice, no opportunity. He's on the brink of becoming a teacher, and everything is taken away from him. And just like with what happens with James and the cops and weapons, he doesn't have to be a nice guy for what's being done to him to be totally wrong. Reminding me in a way of Nick Dunn in Gone Girl. He's a piece of crap who squandered his wife's fortune and then turned around and cheated on her. He's a piece of crap. But she is worse. He doesn't slit anybody's throat or fake his own death. There are levels of bad person. But Garfield's really, really good in this, and I honestly think he's I've been thinking about his career recently since seeing this film. It kind of dawns on me that the only movies I didn't like him in was his 2 Spider-Man movies. And he totally redeemed himself in No Way Home, being the highlight of that film. I didn't see Hacksaw Ridge, but he was terrific in The Social Network, and he had just a dynamite performance in Tick, Tick, Boom. He's excellent in this. He's probably not going to get an Oscar nomination because the movie disappointed at the box office. And because of the ending, I think the Academy doesn't want to nominate it. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't look like the studio's giving it a lot of love either. Julia Roberts is up for a Golden Globe, so it's not completely out of the picture. But Garfield was the standout performance in the film, and he was one of the best performances of the year. And my winner, my number one, ultimately, not only was he great in it, but it also came down to a sense of sentiment and mourning. Julian McMahon as Scally in The Surfer. The Surfer is a hypnotic, nightmarish film about a man returns to his family homestead in Australia decades after last seeing it during the Christmas weekend, only to be utterly terrorized by the locals who are in no way having him being here. You don't belong here. There's no place for you here anymore. Yeah, I remember. I know who you are, and you gotta go. Julian plays Scally, who is the leader of these people. He's a successful businessman and entrepreneur. He all but is the local celebrity, but he's this bohemian, manipulative, gaslighting cult leader. And what a transformative performance. With just a little bit of age, a suntan, and some veneers, Julian McMahon is absolutely unrecognizable. And he is just chilling in this movie. He's so fucking good. And again, mere months, if even that long after this film comes out, he passes away. And he had been hiding his sickness from the public. That's a damn shame, man. Because when I saw this movie, I was like, oh fuck, he's on a comeback. He's never been better. It was a bummer. It was a damn shame, but he left us with his best work. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Turn that down so soon. I got 5 more of these to go, so tune in tomorrow for the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you want to. I'm Jake Davis, and I'll catch you on the fly. Wow.